Welcome, and thank you for viewing the Dartmouth Health Medical Assistant Apprenticeship Program information session. This is part one of a two-part series. My name is Bethany, and I am one of the three program leaders in the MA training space. Over the next 11 minutes, I will be sharing with you the exciting opportunity to train and work as a medical assistant within Dartmouth Health. During this session, I hope to provide you with information that will inspire you to take the next step in your career and motivate you to join the many individuals who make a meaningful impact day to day caring for their community. Let's get started. The MA training program is led by the Dartmouth Health Workforce Readiness Institute, which is a licensed career school with the New Hampshire Department of Education. Our medical assistant program is one of our premier flagship training programs, and we train upwards of 70 MAs a year to work in the Dartmouth Health facilities throughout New Hampshire and Vermont. The MA training program is unique in that those chosen for the program are paid to learn. You will be hired on day one as an employee of DH and not only earn a paycheck for your classroom and homework time, you will become benefit eligible, accrue earn time, and be one of the valued members of our healthcare community. The 12-week classroom component of the training is very much full-time. Our program participants are paid 40 hours of classroom work and receive a weekly homework stipend. Those selected will earn approximately $680 per week and are benefit eligible on day one of employment. Benefits that start while you're in the training include health insurance, dental, prescription benefits, retirement, earn time, and tuition reimbursement. Just to reiterate, the training is completely free to you. You earn outstanding benefits, and we pay you over $7,500 for 12 weeks of training to become a valued member of our clinical team. One of the other great benefits to this training program is that while you are learning to become a medical assistant, you are also co-enrolled as a student at Colby Sawyer College, and you will be earning college credits at no cost. We will get into more details in a bit about this in part two of the presentation. Our goal is to set our employees up for success. We recognize that this is a big commitment, and we are committed to seeing the growth and development of each of our employees. To aid in your success, we will provide participants with a loaned laptop, textbooks, pens, paper, a scrub top, even note cards, and you will need a lot of note cards. Before we go further, let's quickly break down a typical day in the life of an MA within DH primary care. Jessica, to the right of the screen, is a former apprentice and current MA within our health system. She successfully completed our training program, the 2,000-hour apprenticeship, and received her CCMA certification in the process. Her primary function on the team is being the first clinical face a patient sees during a typical visit to the doctors. Her job is to take vitals, gather health information from the patient, and set the provider up to have a meaningful visit with the patient. Additional tasks that Jessica might find herself doing is giving flu shots and immunizations, assisting the providers with in-office procedures, and also conducting EKG tests on patients, as you can see being practiced on the mannequin to the right. A fundamental part of the 12-week training program is getting this class prepared to sit and take the Certified Clinical Medical Assistant exam, provided by the National Health Careers Association. On the very last day of the 12-week training program, the class will sit for this national certification exam. As a testament to our outstanding instructors, we have a much higher than average passing rate versus the national average for students who have successfully completed the program and sat for the test the first time. As of February 2021, the pass rate for the CCMA exam is 67%. I am so proud to share that throughout our three locations, our pass rate is above 95%, and we have just surpassed our 20th cohort since 2014. That is a lot of successful students. Now, I have mentioned the term apprenticeship a few times throughout this presentation. Let's transition to the purpose and meaning of this type of training once the classroom training and exam have been completed. For most of our students, the 12 weeks of classroom training is the first venture into the world of healthcare, and it's important to note that the knowledge you will obtain during that time will prepare you to be successful for the big exam, as well as provide you a solid foundation of clinical knowledge to build upon. It will be during the following 2,000-hour apprenticeship that you will work to hone your skills as a medical assistant, with on-the-job training and guidance from mentors and your supervisor within the clinical environment of your home department or clinic. During the 2,000 hours, you will have a learning plan and the opportunity to meet with your supervisors on a monthly basis to review learning and training goals. In addition to a structured support model, apprentices receive stepped-up wages during the time frame. Okay, this is important. As we get you excited with the benefits, the support, college credits, I want to take note of the commitment we ask of you if you are selected. The learning journey of an MA is broken into 3 steps. The first part of the commitment is the 12 weeks of training and passing the program. The second is the apprenticeship. This 2,000-hour apprenticeship is within the clinic you are hired. The next year, per organizational policy, you will be eligible to apply to another clinic in the full-time capacity of an MA. You absolutely do not need to transfer to another department, but we want to support our MAs by aligning their experiences with their growth and development goals, if requested. So breaking that down, you have your 12 weeks, your 2,000-hour apprenticeship, and then after that, a year in the role of a full-time MA within DH. And in addition to the hard work you put in, this is what you will commit to if selected for this opportunity. Speaking of selections, the way the selection process works is that we have open position for MA trainees in the following divisions: hospitals and medical centers. As you go through the application process, we will share with you a bit about the open positions in the geographic location most convenient to you and what it is like to be a member of that specific team. You will learn that MAs across different areas and clinics have very different workflows. During the interview, you will share some information with us about your preferences, including geographic and patient population or specialty. After the interview, if selected, the clinical and HR teams will select individuals to fill each of these roles by pairing the best candidates to their preferences with the open available positions. So if selected for the program, you will know right away where you will be landing once the classroom training has been successfully completed. Let's briefly discuss a few of the initial requirements. All applicants are required to submit a resume, statement of interest, and complete the required aptitude assessment. There is no required studying prior to the assessment. This assessment helps us get a baseline for where your skills are to help us determine if you are a good fit for the program, along with the remainder of your application package and interactions. Those who are selected for the program after the interviews will be set up with an occupational medicine appointment. During this time, you will be asked to take a drug screening and also participate in an overall health screening and immunization review. Please be prepared to bring your immunization and vaccination records along with a non-expired government-issued photo ID. Please note, the flu vaccine, when in season, is mandatory, although employees are able to submit requests for medical exemptions and religious exemptions if applicable. If you have any questions, we can connect you with our occupational health team, and they will be able to assist you. Lastly, once selected, you will be asked to provide information necessary to conduct a criminal background check as part of the hiring process. This concludes part 1 of the information session. I hope you found this information helpful in your pursuit to determining if this program would be a great next step in your employment path. Keep an eye out for emails with more information about upcoming dates, virtual office times, as well as the full program schedule for the upcoming program. In the meantime, please remember to get your full application package turned into us, and as always, reach out with any immediate questions to our email address provided. If you have found that this path may not be exactly what piques your interest, we have other training opportunities as well as other employment opportunities within DH. If you would be interested in sharing your thoughts and interests, we would be happy to brainstorm with you and share all of our resources, finding you the best fit for your next professional endeavor. Thank you again for viewing part 1. Please proceed to part 2, which covers the Colby-Sawyer College Partnership and the education aspects of the program.